Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're well. Thank you for joining me. You know, I heard a great saying a few years ago. I think it was actually Sylvester Stallone, aka Rocky Balboa, who come out with it. And it's always stuck with me. No man is an island. You shouldn't be alone. You shouldn't travel life's path with no friends, no family, no company. I had a time in my life where I was completely alone in a flat, and you know, I'm going to do a video on stuff at another time. But eventually, of course, when you are in your own solitude, this starts to go, you see, and you start to feel things which might not necessarily be true. You start to think, what's the point in carrying on? You know, I've got no reason. And this is all stuff that the state is trying to do to Tommy Robinson. They've got him in isolation. They've got him in self-confinement, solitary confinement. And what's happening lately, and Paul Thorpe is the latest one that's had this, and have a look at this letter here that he's freely published on his own Twitter feed. Anybody that's got a social media presence, they're refusing visitation to Tommy Robinson. You got a YouTube channel? That's it. We're going to refuse you. You got Facebook? We're going to refuse you. You're not going to come and see, because they're stating that there's a danger that the details of the conversation with Tommy could end up in the social media space. Non-disclosure agreements, they were even getting them to sign them, and still it's not good enough. They're tightening the noose. Now what's going to happen? Tommy's going to end up in a situation where he's not going to get any visits off of anybody, because they're going to be refused, and it's going to tighten the literal noose. There won't be anybody to give him any support, anybody to show him any friendship through the time he's in. The only alternative, of course, well, there's two alternatives actually: free him or release him into the general population, so there's people around him. Releasing him into the general population is a definite no, not an option, because of the other people within the prisons. He probably wouldn't last 5 minutes. So there he is in his isolation, only allowed out for what, 2 or 3 hours a day? So eventually it starts to play the aforementioned tricks on you. I really think they want him gone. They want him ended, and they're probably hoping he'd do it to himself. So I hope he gets through the other side. And if you look at the love and look at the passion that was there, that was present over the weekend, at least that's something to hold on to, isn't it? Now, it's not only Tommy. You look at all the other prisoners, all the other people that have been put inside for just saying, I am, and I think this is wrong. I think the government shouldn't be doing it that way. Banged up. Whereas other people are walking the streets for far more. The whole system's backward, and it's just state-controlled bullshittery, and it needs to finish. Something different needs to happen. Somebody asked me what the point of all that was at the weekend. It shows them we're together in this, and that on its own can be very powerful. Let me know what you think in the comments. Have a look at these videos. As always, I'll talk to you soon. Toodaloo.